Hey guys, and welcome back to Big Hour Travel for another one of these music reaction videos. Today we are back in Fiji and we're going to be reacting to Savuto Vakadewavosa. Now on YouTube, he's just got Savuto. I'll leave all the links in the description below. I love these music reaction videos because it gets us around the world, even if we're not there. Now my family obviously does live in Fiji. I've never heard Savuto before, and I'm getting a real island vibe when I do look at the thumbnails for these videos, right? I'm getting that kind of style music. Again, haven't heard this before, so I'm really excited for it. Considering I currently am in Vietnam, it's always a great reminder of what home feels like. Obviously, I am Australian. I grew up on the Gold Coast in Australia, so I am Aussie, but my daughter is Ratuman. My mum lives in Fiji, so it is just a real good reminder of what I've called home as well for a very long time in my life. But we are going to be listening to 3 songs today. The first one is Sa I Vagadaci. The second one will be Bulou, Noqu and the third one is going to be Oilei, Cikobia, which I feel like is one of his more recent songs. It came out a year ago compared to the Bulou, Noqu coming out also a year ago actually, and then Sa I Vagadaci came out a year ago as well. Okay, so all 3 of these songs were about a year ago. All 3 of these were about a year, so all very similar times. But all right, let's get into it. If you have a suggestion for any music artists around the world, then please do drop a comment in below. Looking forward to listening to anyone and everyone possible. I love music. I love the rhythm, I love the beat, and I love the culture of it because it really does put you in that place even if you aren't necessarily there. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and first off, let's listen to Sa I Vagadaci. Yeah, very island vibe already. Woo! This is so island vibe, man. Pause it straight away and say this is pure island vibes right now. I knew it just by looking at the photo here, the thumbnail of the video, the album cover, right? That is very much island vibe, and just everything about this is just, you know, jiggling. Everything about this is just pure vibes and positive vibes, and I just know that the island would absolutely love this. The islands would absolutely love this, right? Especially if you're around the Yangona Bowl, the Carver Bowl, and you've got some people up there dancing. You've got everyone sitting down here as well around the Yangona Bowl and just having pure vibes and a bit of fun. And yeah, this is definite vibe music, man. It's also like, oh, this next part sounds like it's going to be a banger. It also sounds like as soon as you walk through the Nandi International Airport, this is the kind of music that they do play, you know, on the ukuleles. And as you're walking in to go through customs, this is the sound that you definitely want to hear because it just brings you home, right? It brings you back to Fiji. And I'm going to press back a little bit here because I know that I heard that little just then, which means it's about to transition. Bit of a deep bass there. Nice backing. there is such a good mix here with like a kind of different setting for where you could listen to this kind of music. One being when you're walking into the airport, two being when you're on the beach having a nice little cocktail and just enjoying the beautiful beaches of Fiji and the beautiful sun. And then also it's got that little bit of party vibe too, where everyone's up and dancing. And you know, I know how Fijians usually like to dance, and I tell you, this is that perfect kind of song for it. That pace there is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great song, man. There's a little bit left there, but we are going to move on from that. That was definitely Fiji. Like, if I thought of Fiji and what music style encompasses the beautiful island nation of Fiji, it is absolutely that right there. Sa I Vagadaci. All right, so let's move on now into the next one, which is Bulou Noqu Itau. Feeling similar vibes. Ooh, a bit different. Similar, but on a lower level of bass. Yeah, definitely on a slower vibe to what the first song was, but also a similar style of music, just on a more bass level. There's more of a oomph behind it, but it is on that kind of lower, speedy vibe, if you know what I'm saying. Was great because it really kind of lifted the mood there in that part. In that, I'm assuming that would be the chorus, right? That main part there really brought the mood up, whilst here is kind of here. With the first part, first section is here. The chorus goes up to a bang, and then it kind of comes back down to here. Not as low as here, but it goes up and then into the middle of these two. I love the mix of this. I love the roll. Expecting it up. Go for the roll. Here to here. And now the up. You know what's funny about this, yeah, is that it reminds me of when Moana 2 came out, I think it was. The movie Moana 2, for those who aren't aware. When that came out, there was quite some funny videos, or there was a specific funny video of a tourist who had come, I think, to watch maybe Moana 2 in Fiji, and they were like, they said that the island spirit caught a hold of them, and they went, "Woo-hoo!" That's what this is. You probably would have heard differently on the audio just then because it equalizes. But I feel like if people listen to this, they're going to have that same reaction. They're going to have that same reaction where they just feel Fiji. They just get island culture. And please don't say Polynesian culture, because Fiji is not Polynesia. It is actually Melanesia, which you would have actually learned about if you had have watched a previous video of ours, but people do get this confused. But these two are definitely island culture, island vibes, and similar but different, but just gets the body moving. So we're going to move on to the last one here from Savuto, which is Oilei Cikobia. Oh, different instrument. It's a bit different, this. That was cool. Sorry, we'll keep listening to that in a second. That was really nice. I'm going to clarify here. I'm not fluent in Fijian, but I do know what uro means, and I do know enough Fijian, right? I do know enough. So that's why I'm laughing throughout this, because I feel like I know what's being said. I feel like I know what's being said. In Fiji, they love the hand movement there. I really need to keep listening to this, to be fair, and instead of just completely interrupting every time. But I'm loving the rolls, like the consistent rolls of the R. I love the way that it sounds when you roll the R, and Fijians do it, obviously, with everything. I do it sometimes as well, because I grew up with it in Fiji. So that R kind of tends to roll, but I love it in music form. In music form, when you get that rolled R, there's just something of oomph about it, son. A little bit of oomph, you know? A little bit of oomph. Ooh, bass. Bass. Oh, yeah. Good transition. Great transition. Every song you're just vibing, dude. Every single song you are just vibing. This is island music right here. Savuto Vakadewavosa. This is island music, my guy. That soft click behind is nice. Good hit and drop it behind. Transition. Oh, nice pause. As you guys know, if you listen to enough of my music reaction videos, I love the pause, especially the pause transition, right? Here we go. Pause. Yep. Pause. Hey, roll that. I can't do a long one. Okay, that was an awesome song. Definitely my favorite of the three. Loved all of them, but I just really loved that one with the backing of, you know what I was saying before, with that lady who filmed that TikTok or whatever, where she felt the island spirit and she went the choo-hoo. woo. That's like this with the backing, and the backing is awesome. The vocals are real nice. The beat is pumping. Everything about this was brilliantly done, and it just really encapsulates Fiji culture and Fiji dancing and just having fun and positivity. Love this song. Love Savuto Vakadewavosa. Love these three songs, man. But my favorite would have to be Oilei, Cikobia. Beautiful. Truly, really, really enjoyable to watch this. So that's my music reaction here to Savuto Vakadewavosa. I will leave all the links to Savuto on Instagram and socials in the description. Plus, also, we'll have the link to all three of these songs here if you really want to get around that island vibe. I appreciate you for tuning in. Please drop a comment of someone you may want us to listen to in the future. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I appreciate you as always, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.